What's up there, everybody? And we are going to have the Terry gameplay trailer here for the Street Fighter 6 game. They announced that it's going to be September 24th when he is going to be available for DLC and purchasable. He's going to be the second DLC character to purchase in the second season. So let's take a look here. We're going to watch the video first, and then we're going to go back and pick out a bunch of things that we think are really neat. We can expand upon stuff that is going to be involved in the game, in different moves in the background, and then we're going to go into his history a bit there too, and how he looks. So let's take a look here.
This is gonna be fun. I'm still on a journey.
Come get some.
Traveling to new places, experiencing new things, meeting new faces, and having good fights. Fight, drink, eat, sleep, repeat. Seriously, it's a good life.
I'll pick up the check. Come on, get ready. Hey, come on, come on. You down for one more? Time for a beatdown. Are you okay? Watch your move. Yeah, baby. Hey. Time to rock.
Now, where to tomorrow?
So, on here it says Terry is going to be available in autumn 2024, but they did announce just earlier today it's going to be specifically September 24th. With the new background, which is the Pao Pao background, which is like a bar restaurant that also looks like, kind of like a dance club. It looks really, really cool. Yes. Yeah. So what we're seeing too is Bison was already released, right? Bison was released just before CEO, which was about mid-June. So that gave a little bit of time for Terry to go through. Now, even though Elena is here, Mai then would be the next character, and people are trying to estimate that they think that she's not going to be out until around January time, February. Oh, the same day as the Mortal Kombat 1 DLC. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, that is That is interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same time there. Okay, so we're going to go through and we're going to try to pick out what his moves are. Now, I am not too I don't know too much about like the Fatal Fury um KOF, for Terry being in there. So we're going to try our best to match up according to some of the things I had found online what his moves are. Now they did say that they did import, or Terry does have 7 special moves, which is a really good amount. To be honest, in my opinion, he looks really strong, and I think he's going to do really, really well. I think he's going to do really, really well, and uh, I think he's going to be. I think he's definitely going to be in the top 8 at Capcom Cup Finals. I really do. He seems to have all kinds of great options. It looks like he has a good reversal. Um, his range looks good. They say that he has all kinds of nice target combos, and in his level 2, you can extend it by using your bar system. So I think he's going to give Akuma a really hard time. And I kind of feel that he's almost built on what Akuma is, but he doesn't have the Akuma health. So I think he's going to be really, 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 really good. Yeah, I can't wait. Hey, what's up, Terry? Ooh. All right, let's go through. We're going to go through this again. We're going to go through it real slowly, and we're going to try to pick out all kinds of little things that we see along the way, right? Okay. Okay. So this is huge right here. This intro scene, as soon as I saw that, I was like, I'm done. Because this was the intro to Street Fighter 2. And they had, now technically, this is Joe. This is Joe. And they would show the street fight at the bottom of the skyscraper, and then they go up, and then up at the top is the Street Fighter 2 sign. So, Hiroshi Matsumoto with Capcom created Joe. And then, he worked on the Street Fighter franchise and other games for Capcom. And then, according to how it is been said, but who knows how true this is or not, Hiroshi wanted Joe to be the protagonist, but Capcom in general said, no, we're keeping with Ryu. But they kept the intro, and that's it right there. That's so cool that they did that. And you know what? It takes a lot of work to create this and edit it and build it and just make it out of the computer animation, right? It takes a long time, and it's expensive and everything else. And they brought these characters back for the intro to Terry's trailer. That's how important it is. I thought that was just the neatest Easter egg. I was like, wow. I was like, this is very, very, as soon as I saw that, I was like, this is very, very, very cool. Oh yeah, if he has a good walk speed, I think yeah. We'll go through it and see. So here we go. Right off the bat, We're not even. When did they bring them out here? Let's see here. We're not even 8 seconds in, and they already have a banger in the trailer. This is the best trailer, quite possibly, for Street Fighter when it comes to crossovers and hype and everything else. Street Fighter in particular. This is probably the most hype trailer ever. I think they've ever done. Because there's so much going on in this. I don't know how they would ever be able to top something like this unless they brought in like Doctor Doom or something like that. They'd have to bring in, at this point, somebody that would be completely out of control, you know. But all the work and everything to go into this, and the fact that Terry is such a huge name, the fact that it's Street Fighter in particular, I think that this is the biggest trailer and biggest announcement they've ever done. So here comes the taxi. And the taxi is also a throwback to the Fatal Fury games.
This is good.
You know, and then really, I mean, it says Metro City in it and everything. Now, what's interesting about it is in the trailers for City of Wolves, they also have it so that it looks like you're looking out of a car window, quite possibly in a taxi. You know, a lot of this all ties in together. It's a very cool thing. It's a very big deal for people that sort of understand this stuff and know it when they see it. It's very exciting to them. And then people that don't know, then when you see it and then you understand what's going on, you go, that's really cool that they thought to include all this and tie it in together. So right off the bat, 2 surprises that we saw were within the first 10 seconds. 12 seconds. You know? That's a big deal.
Fun. I'm still on a journey.
Come get some.
Traveling.
So they have Terry doing classic Terry things. And then, you know, our Avatar protagonist player is, you know, he's continuing on his journey now against Terry and going to see if he's going to make him his mentor.
A new places, experiencing new things, meeting new faces, having good fights.
Okay, and you know what was really interesting about that? What's interesting about that is he goes to do an uppercut, and Terry steps out of the way, and the uppercut hits his hat and knocks the hat off. Well, why does he step out of the way? Well, he doesn't have a sway. He doesn't have a kill rush. He doesn't have anything like that. But he has his lanes from Fatal Fury in here, which is absolutely amazing. So in Fatal Fury, if you're playing, some of the games had 2 lanes. And you could step in the forefront or the background. And then that way, things would either connect or not connect, and then you had different options in those lanes. So that's what happened right there. So he probably stepped to the left or to the right. He didn't step back. That's not a Street Fighter thing. That's a Fatal Fury thing right there. So right away, they opened it up with a Street Fighter thing, which was the two guys fighting in front of the building. Then they brought in the taxi from Fatal Fury, and they brought in Terry doing a sidestep. Now, what would be a really amazing thing is, just putting it out there, if they put Terry in Tekken, that'd be ridiculous too, because they're stating here, technically they're stating in Street Fighter now we have multi-planes of movement. It's beyond forward and backwards now. And Fatal Fury, to an extent, multi-planes of movement. So they could bring them into Tekken, and then of course it'd be complete freedom of movement. But the fact that this is an option is crazy. Hey there, hey. Coming out of the cab. That's right, the first Fatal Fury. Yep. Yeah. Buster Wolf. Yes, yeah. The specials. Mai will outdo Terry. Those two characters have, that's right, they have so much star power. Yes, they do. Yeah, they're big deals. Yeah. And, I mean, he looks really, really good. He looks fantastic. Your favorite from the trailer, Championship Edition, revealed Blanca and G. Yes, that was Street Fighter V, and it was during Evo. I don't remember which year it was, but it was during Evo, and the voice actor for G came out and talked. I remember that. That was a good one too. But this one, because of the nostalgia factor, is a very big deal, and they particularly focused on Joe in the beginning of this, and I think that's just very. It's a very, very nice thing to do for nostalgia reasons, but at the same time, they're not putting the fact of how the wheels started turning with all of this. And I think that's very, very important. And just the neatest thing. Just the really neatest thing there. Yeah, the music. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's keep going through there.
Drink, eat, sleep, repeat. Seriously, it's a good life.
He's got Levi's on. I mean, of course they're not gonna say that they're Levi's, but I'm just still amazed that the little Levi's tag is right there, and everything. But it's not Levi's. But you know what I'm trying to say. Very, very cool. Just really neat. Really, really neat.
I'll pick up the check.
And the funny thing also is right here, the way that they did this screenshot, the colors and then the intensity on the outline, and contrast looks like a close version of the City of the Wolves trailers. Isn't that neat? I don't know. I think it's neat. So, very, very cool there. So it looks like, I can see how everything is kind of going back and forth with both of these companies. And really at the end of the day, things like this really help uplift everyone involved, because the companies both released trailers on the same day. There's going to be a lot of attention going on both of the characters. They're in two different games, but they're from the same franchise. It really helps both these companies at the same time. Then in addition to that, when people go to offline tournaments and things, and there's multiple games and everything there, it increases the attendance at the tournaments, which is good for everybody. It increases if people want to play multiple games, which helps the other games, So in the end, it really does, it helps everybody out. Okay, so we're going to go inside the building, and this is Pao Pao. And I think this is gorgeous. It's really, really nice in here. If this was a place that was around here, I would go. I would go and hang out there and get things to eat there. They have here it looks like mustard and ketchup and what's that, like a little napkin holder. They have live music. All of these pillars with the dragons on it and everything. These gorgeous chandeliers. Now, initially, when I first went through this and I saw the chandeliers, and then I saw sort of like it looked, because remember, it was real fast. It looked a little bit like fencing. I immediately thought this was Vegas stage. I thought, oh my god! But then it's not. It's not. This is Pao Pao from Fatal Fury. So looks gorgeous, nice details. I like the lanterns. It just looks like a very, very cool place to be honest. Okay, so we're going to see on the player 2 side, right here in the background is Joe Higuchi. So Joe is here, and then we have, somebody on their cell phone, and people just eating and talking. This may be a head nod to Poison here. At the same time, not exactly sure on that. Maybe. Now here, and we saw her in the last Terry trailer, is Blue Mary, and she's drinking a blue martini there. Possibly a Blue Mary martini.
Come on, get ready.
Okay, so what's interesting about this? I think that's Poison. So they have Terry in his classic outfit, right? So red sneakers, blue jeans, a tank top, and a red vest, a baseball cap. Now, he's fighting against Ken, and Ken is in his classic gi. So that is also very cool. So they purposely said, you know what, we're not going to put Ken in his Street Fighter 6 outfit. We're going to put him in his classic gi. And and in addition to that, this is younger Ken, right? So that swing kick there. Let's see here. I'm not exactly sure what the name of that swing kick. It could be a version of the axe kick. He has an axe kick. The colors pop. Yeah, absolutely. My new main. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not. Maybe. You know what? He seems to kind of fall under the possible Shoto-esque kind of character. Yeah, interesting, right? We're definitely going to try him out. Okay, here's slow forward here for Ken. Overhead. Bam. That kind of reminds me of Guile's overhead a little bit, right? Nice anti-air. Okay, so here we go with the target combos. They said that he has quite a few good target combos. Forward throw.
Hey, come on.
Possible taunt there. And a classic taunt, no less. So that is his power wave. I'm 99% sure that is his power wave. or they call it Power Geyser. Power Wave, Power Geyser. Power Geyser's a level 2. This is most likely the Power Wave. Let's see, just to make sure. Yeah, Power Wave, that's it. Okay. Nice. Okay, so then here we go with the axe kick. Which, I bet you he's going to be a mix of full motion and charge. I think that's going to be it. Okay, so he goes, it looked like he went from a low, forward, is that crouching medium kick? No. Axe kick. Huh. I don't know if that's a light or... I can't imagine a light going that far, so I'm thinking that's a medium. And a jab. And then the target combo. Okay, with the target combo, I believe with the blue around his fists is the burn knuckle. This move here is the Rising Dragon. And the burn knuckle is right there. Okay, no. So that's the burn knuckle goes across the screen. I wonder what, let me see. Quick burn. Quick burn is 1-2 punch form. Tatsu. It punches overhead. Okay, so quick burn is a 2-hit punch that we saw. And then the burn knuckle is 1. And that's the one that we're used to seeing that goes across the screen. And, you know, for us, it'd be reminiscent of Psycho Knuckle for Ed. Power charge is the elbow. The crouching elbow. And then the rising dragon again with the uppercut there. Axe kick. And then he goes in back into the power wave. Jump in. Okay, so that is his level 1. No, I'm sorry. That's his level 2. The Power Geyser is the level 2.
Alright! You down for one more? Time for a beatdown!
So now they have him in the other outfit that they had created for him. So he's in brown shoes, darker jeans, you know, possibly a t-shirt or a tank top again, and then he has a leather jacket on. His hair is shorter. And he's got a newer outfit on, and he's playing against Luke, who is, you know, a newer character, really. He said, no way. So this is the punish counter on the negative frames from the rising uppercut there from Luke. Look at that pizza on the ground. That's terrible. That's terrible. There's pizza out there. That was really good. So that looked like, I don't know what that air punch would be. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that one would be. It's still too new for him. OD axe kick, I believe. Okay, that is supposed to be, I believe that's supposed to be his level 1, which was the Buster Wolf. And that is the level 2, which is his Power Geyser. So now this is his level 3 in CA. Or we'll see the CA when he's live.
Now, where to tomorrow?
Very nice. They made him really hype. They did a really good job. They did a really good job on him. Yeah, this is really good. This is really good. So, we're going to go through it one more time, and then we're going to pick out a lot of the things in here that are SNK particular things, and see if we can bring it to this.
I'm still on a journey.
Come get some.
Traveling
We'll wait
to new
till we
places,
get
experiencing
in the
new
cafe
things,
there.
meeting new faces, and having good fights. Fight, drink, eat, sleep, repeat. Seriously, it's a good life.
I'll pick up the check. Come on, get ready.
Okay. So I think I liked it too. I think they did a good job with the font on that. Yeah. Now, according to on Event Hubs here, it says that he's going to have some mechanics that are only going to belong to him, and then we know a lot of that is going to be the lanes, right? So, or they get other things too. But okay, so here we go. Passing sway. He can jump into the back lane to avoid incoming attacks, and then come back into the regular forefront for a couple of options. And of course, this is straight out of Fatal Fury itself. So very, very, very cool there. Passing sway lanes. We have access to Quick Burn, which is the double punch. We talked about that. So it was a double punch where he had a little bit of blue around his knuckles. And then, of course, the regular burn knuckle, which was one solid big hit. They're saying that his level 2, the Power Geyser, will have multiple branches of follow-ups. If you want to use your bar system in addition to the 2 levels for the I lost it. Where is it? Why am I here? Back lane. Okay, if you want to use all of your if you want to use your bars on the power geyser, which is this level 2, then you use your 2 levels, and then you can have your follow up and spend your bar meter along in addition to that. You can do it to try to close out the round. You can do it to try to, win the game. But then, in addition to the levels that you're going to be using your bar system as a follow-up to close it out, which is very cool. They're saying if you spend extra 3 bars of drive gauge on top of the super, which is level 2, you can use a twin geyser for more damage. If it hits, then you can do the triple geyser. And they're saying that would be completely new to Street Fighter 6. We haven't even seen anything like that yet. We would be getting Terry and the background on September 24th. Hey there, what's up? How are you? So they say that there's going to be 7 special moves, quite a few target combos, and he's going to be very good offensively and defensively. And we saw that he has an uppercut there. He has the ability to walk into the back and forefront of the stage. He can choose to reappear on the other side of his opponent with the jumping lariat or jumping knee. And this is straight from Fatal Fury. That's interesting. So Power Wave is the fire that's on the ground. Right there. Whoop. Oh, great. I'll show a picture, but then it won't.
Hey, come on!
There. Oh. Okay, so that is the Power Wave. Performed with a fireball motion, light or medium punch. The light version moves more slowly. The medium version is stronger. Heavy punch with a fireball motion will result in a round wave. It will be a blast that Terry has in front of him and makes some plus on block. Then we're going to have Quick Burn and Burning Knuckle. Okay. So Quick Burn is the move that they said they had in, earlier Fatal Fury. It wasn't used all the time, but they brought it back. So it's a 1-2 punch there that we're seeing. And they're saying that the second hit is an overhead. You get this by doing a tatsu motion with medium or heavy punch. Now the burn knuckle, you can use it to close up long distances. Okay, now that is the burn knuckle. The burn knuckle is the tatsu motion. Oops, not that. Right there. Power charge, crack shoot, and rising tackle. So the power charge is where he used his shoulder. I think we saw that around the end more there. There it is. Okay, so power charge right there. The EXOD version will give a wall bounce. Oh my goodness. You can use crack shoot, which is the axe kick, to go over the projectiles. We saw that here. Bam. And then he has a dragon punch, which is the rising tackle, or rising dragon, a spinning attack. That is a fantastic anti-air. Right there. Wonder what the startup on that's going to be. Yeah, new stage. It's real pretty, isn't it? It's a nice one. So the super that's going to be level 1 is Buster Wolf. And they're saying that he charges forward with the punch before firing off a blast of energy. It is invincible on startup. So that's going to be around here. Right there. Oh no. That's not it. That's the geyser. That's the geyser. Okay, no, this is level 3.
Alright! You down for one more? Time for a beatdown.
Okay. Him jumping up and getting his jacket on like that.
One more?
That is another throwback to a Fatal Fury game where he did that. So that's another Easter egg right there. Bam.
Time for a beatdown.
Oh, that's the side switch. I'll tell you what, if he has a decent walk speed, then I was gonna say maybe they're gonna look at his damage, because he looks like he's gonna be very, very, very good. Very good. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that is the level 1. That's Buster Wolf right there. So we saw him with the first hit going forward, and then he's going to fire off a blast of energy. Okay, here we go. Gets the DI. Gets the punish there. The punish counter is the level 2. And the level 2 is the power geyser. So this is where they said it'll send the opponent back after the explosion. If it hits, Terry can then choose to spend 3 drive gauge bars to follow that up. If that hits, then he can spend 1 super art gauge for the ultimate triple geyser, and it's a massive amount of damage for a level 2. But then at the same time, you have to have all those resources. And then here's 3. Okay, Rising Fang. Terry's level 3. Lethal sequence of attacks featuring Terry's iconic move. Ends with a punch in the neck. Very good. I know, he looks very strong. He looks very, 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 very good. I can guarantee he's going to be in the tournaments. He's just going to be top, at least top 8. Oh, sorry. I don't know if he's going to be top 5. That I really feel he's going to be at least top 8. Yeah. Oh, no more fireballs to dodge. Oh, that's right. Well, you know what? Where is your invincibility on that layer? Oh, that's right. No, you can hit him out of it on the low. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, good point there, Mr. Safe. Good point. Dang. You know what? That could be where some of the Zangief buffs were coming from, where they were probably thinking, hey, they had an idea of this and said, boy, we need to work on Zangief a little bit there, too. That's something. Interesting. Very interesting. So that's a lot to offer. That's a lot to offer there. Now, if we look at specifically the SNK Wiki, they say Terry is the main protagonist of the Fatal Fury series. He has appeared in every Fatal Fury and King of Fighters game. One of the characters of choice to symbolize the company in a crossover game, merchandise, and publicity. He has an older brother that's Andy Bogard. Both of them were orphans, and they were adopted by Jeff Bogard. He has a pet monkey named Yuki. Likes basketball. Nicknames are Legendary Hungry Wolf, Legendary Wolf, and Southtown Hero. He was born in 1971. In the different games, he was between 22 and 37 years old. From the US. And his weight fluctuates from 170 to 180, like mid 180s. Likes video games, fishing, and wall painting. Likes fast food, basketball, rock music, fights with martial arts and Hakyokusen chi, and has chi techniques. Very interesting. Plastic bowls back, yeah. So let's see here. His personality is he's charismatic, cheerful, and friendly. Had a rough past. He has rivals with Geese Howard. He can sense the presence of people nearby. He has ergokinesis, which is energy, a key energy. He can do power waves and power geysers. energy attacks, burn knuckle and quick burn, crack shoot, and he can create fire. They say he's good at acrobatics, adaptability, he's resilient, he can survive on his own, and he has a mixture of boxing, karate, kung fu, and kickboxing. Very, very cool. Very interesting. And they did a good job. They did a real good job with him. He had a move that was called the Power Dunk, and they named it the Star Dunk Volcano. Very, very neat there. Very neat. Let's see if there's anything else there about Terry. Yeah. Yeah, from 1991. Very good. Very nice. Very nice stuff there. Well, that is going to be a general review here for Terry Bogard for Street Fighter 6. Unbelievable, fantastic stuff, and the amount of special things in this trailer is just huge. It's a very, very big deal.
I'm still on a journey.
Come get some.
Traveling to new places, experiencing new things, meeting new faces, and having good fights. Fight, drink, eat, sleep, repeat. Seriously, it's a good life.
I'll pick up.
Very neat. They did a really good job. They did a really good job with him. I think that he's going to have a lot of people wanting to get the DLC pack. There's going to be a lot of people that are just going to want to get him on his own for DLC. The background looks fantastic. The Pao Pao Cafe looks great. And yeah, this is something very, very good to look forward to. Very nice. Lots of special Easter eggs hidden in the trailer. They brought over a pile of his special moves, his movements from Fatal Fury, moving back into the background and the foreground. A crosswalk, all kinds of very, very cool things. And it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to play, once he's in everybody's hands and everything, and how he's going to do in competition. Very, very, very awesome there. So, I think that's going to conclude the Terry trailer there. There's a lot to look forward to. He's going to be available on September 24th. So that's awesome. Very, very good. Very good.